Plus, overcoming obstacles. 25 years after a terrifying accident, a Bay Area man is inspiring others to compete in an intense physical competition.
I know there's a reason for me to be here. In Spartan, it's like life, right? We go through challenges, we go through obstacles throughout life.
Hundreds of highly trained athletes are getting ready to compete in this weekend's Spartan race at Diablo Grande.
New at 10 tonight, one of the more unlikely participants is a man named Paul P.J. Bondoc of Brentwood. KTVU Scott Reiss tells us that Bondoc is lucky to be alive.
Paul Bondoc is listed in serious condition tonight at Stanford Medical Center with numerous injuries. He spent almost 4 days stranded in a ravine after his car went off Highway 1 near Montera and plunged down a steep embankment.
I fell asleep on the road. I woke up the next morning and I was in the back seat of my car, a bunch of trees and bushes just all around me. And then at first I was thinking, are my friends playing a really bad joke on me?
It was no joke. PJ's body, like his car, mangled.
My front engine just came in and crushed both my legs. I broke my left ankle. My left lung was collapsed. And then I broke my right femur, which was protruding out of my thigh.
PJ's wife, Jamie, was his girlfriend at the time.
I had this weird feeling like there must be really something wrong. And so I was paging.
Without her pages, she was telling me, I love you, I miss you, where are you? And I was like, oh man, I really got to get out of here.
For 4 days, PJ was stranded at the bottom of that ravine.
The whole time I'm there, I'm having a conversation with the Lord. I told him that 4th day specifically, I said, Lord, if I'm ever to be found, please give me the strength and the energy to survive until that happens. If not, please take my soul now. My soul is all yours. I'm laying there with my head on the back bumper. And I hear something different other than the cars zipping by, almost like people talking. And so I yell for help. Then I hear a voice say, who is that? Who is down there? And I got into a car accident. I've been down here for 4 days. And they said, okay, stay right there. We're gonna go get some help.
At Stanford Medical Center tonight, a 16-year-old San Jose boy is fighting for his life after already defying the odds.
PJ's fight, however, was far from over. In 2011, 17 years after the accident, the fallout continued.
I got a really bad staph infection. My leg blew up. I was in and out of hospital for 2 months. I was hooked on pain meds. And I was thinking, okay, if I'm still going through all this, even decades later, I mean, what kind of lifestyle am I going to be living?
It was difficult seeing him at this state of, depression and just sitting there and not, doing anything for himself.
Physically and mentally, I was at the worst state of my life because I gained so much weight. Mentally, I was just like, you know what, I'm broken.
I remember asking him at one point,
do you want to be unhealthy for the rest of your life and live this way the rest of your life? I said, of course not. You think I really want to stay like this? He says, oh, well, we're going to have to do something about it.
What Jamie did was start PJ on a path that would alter his life and possibly save it.
She changed our diet.
He loves his French fries. He loves all the junk food.
She told me, okay, now let's go to the gym, because she was an avid gym goer. She told me, okay, why don't you try some group classes?
Keep it going!
I tried it out, and I just latched onto and I stuck with.
Whatever that just keeps you going, where I'm not having to worry about you getting ill, that would work for me.
PJ's new active lifestyle not only paved the way to physical and mental health, it led him to an adventure he could never have seen coming.
I see a few of my gym friends come in with Spartan shirts. So I asked them, what's Spartan? And they said, oh, it's an obstacle course race.
Are you ready?
Actually, it's much more than that. It's a grueling test of strength and endurance. Think military boot camp meets American Ninja Warrior, but with a team concept. PJ completed his first Spartan in 2015, and he was hooked.
It's contagious. I call it Spartanitis, because once you finish the race, no matter how slow or how fast the fact is that you finished.
His group of 5 for that initial race has grown to 200. Competing in multiple Spartans a year, And PJ isn't just a participant, he's the team captain.
He means the world to this team. You know, everybody loves it. They see him as the natural leader.
He pushes you, but in a way to encourage you to overcome the different obstacles, and that's what Spartan is. There's all these obstacles you have to overcome.
PJ's Spartan medal count now rivals the Olympic tallies of small countries. Oh, and between races, he works as a group fitness instructor. Yes, the same guy who almost lost his leg and his life twice is now an inspirational leader of athletes.
I know I could have died. I know my leg could have been amputated.
He's inspiring people, and I feel like that's why this all happened.
I know there's a reason for me to be here. In Spartan, it's like life, right? We go through challenges, we go through obstacles throughout life. It's not about just giving up on it and on things. If you have these goals, it'll take time to work towards it, but it's not impossible. I think that in itself is just it's a priceless reward for me.
Scott Reiss, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
What a great story.
Gosh, talk about inspiring. Man.
He's doing really, really
That was
well.
just outstanding.
So great to see.
Yeah. All right, still to come.